Hello, everyone. Everybody there? Traveling buddy here coming to you. We're going to try out this live stream stuff before I go off to work. Hey, Justin, how's it going? Hope I'm coming in clear. This is my first time doing the live stream. Doing good, getting ready to go to work. Tomorrow, I'll start my vacation. Figured I'd stop in here, try out this live stream stuff. And I want to thank everybody for accepting me on this YouTube thing. Having a great time. Hope I'm not too loud. I got a loud voice, and if I'm being too loud, let me know. Said I start my vacation tomorrow, and I'm planning on going up north. That's right, having a good time. I'm loving this YouTube stuff. Meeting a lot of new friends, getting out, experiencing different things. Great fun, and I'm so happy that all you people are accepting me into this stuff. I just heard from Michigan Anna Rob earlier today, and we're gonna get together again, possibly next Sunday, and do some more collaborating. And I'm hoping to update my cell phone service here soon, so I can do some of the live streams like Rob and them does. But right now, I'm gonna have to do it on my computer. Yeah, I'm like doing all this stuff when Rob he's helped me out a lot. You know, he's got me out there. He's got me a lot of new subscribers. He's a good guy. He said, I don't know if you've seen our video that we just did recently where we found Chief Okmas's gravesite. That was awesome that you let me go on that adventure with him. I never knew he was out buried out in Portland, Michigan. I know he originally was from here near Lansing, because there's a little town out here called Okemos. I did another video about that where there's a actual historical marker about his home, where he lived here, but then he moved by Portland, and then that's where he died out there, and he was buried out in the woods. Is that Rob? He's helped me out a lot. I've got some more things planned coming up here soon. What's up, Paranormal? Glad to see some other people kicking in here. I said this is my first live stream. Figured I'd do this before I get off to work. I work nights, so that's the other thing I like, is I work nights, so I get out during the day most of the time. Doing good, Paranormal. Just trying out this live stream stuff for a change. See all the other guys doing it, and I figured I'd give it a shot. Right now, I don't have good cell phone service, so I can't do it on my phone like the other guys do. So I'm doing it on my computer. Hopefully, I can update my cell phone service soon. Like I can do some live streams like Rob and them, all the other guys do. Yep, getting ready to go to work tonight. Tonight, I kick off my tomorrow. I kick off my vacation. I can start a vacation next week. I'm planning on going up north for the 4th of July. A place where I grew up and going up every summer. And I figured I'd go up there and do a lot of vlogging up there because I know that place like the back of my hand. I don't know if you ever heard of the place called Silver Lake Sand Dunes. It's north of Muskegon, near Ludington. It's very beautiful. To me, it's one of the most beautiful places here in Michigan. Then you got Silver Lake on one side, and you go across the dunes, and then you got Lake Michigan on the other side. Then you got guys, put there and bring their dune buggies up there, trucks and 4x4s, go up there and they can play in the dunes. And then on the 4th of July, they actually shoot the fireworks off the dunes. Now, that's one thing I've been waiting to do since I started this whole YouTube thing, is get up there and show you people that place up there, because that is a very beautiful place up there. That's part of my childhood up there. I know a lot about that lake. I said, my dad, he used to build dune buggies all the time. And it's like we had a summer place up there. We spent all our summers up there. As soon as I got out of school for the summer, we went up there. I spent the whole summer up there kicking around that lake, playing in the dunes, swimming in the lake. Oh, I will. As I said, I'm ready to get this night over with so I can start my vacation. It's been a long time coming. I'm ready for a vacation from my work. Work is stressful. Right, get away for a while. And I said, I was telling the other guys over next Sunday, me and Michigan and Rob might be meeting up again to do some more collaborating and go do some more. He's got an idea of something to do. We're gonna get together and hopefully be able to do some vlogging together. He's helped me out a lot. Give me some good advice. I've given him a little bit of information too. I know a little bit of history around this area and stuff that even he didn't know. So we help out each other a lot. Like I said, we do that stream we just did with Chief Okem's grave. I said I never knew he was buried out in Portland. My uncle actually lived out in Portland. I never knew Chief Okemos was buried out there. I always thought he was buried right here in the town that's named after him. Hey, Michigan man. There he is. There's Rob himself. How's it going, Rob? Just trying out this live stream stuff just before I go to work. Just come in here, say thanks to everybody for accepting me in this YouTube family. It's good fun. I'm ready to get my this night over with so I can kick off my vacation, get away from work for a while. Hopefully the weather is good for the whole week. So I can't wait to get up to Silver Lake up there and start taping up there. That's one vlog I've been waiting to do because I grew up going up there, having a great time up in the dunes. And it's not even just a place that you can go up. If you got a 4x4 or something like that, that's a great place to go up. But there's also places where you can walk up there. They got lots of roadside attractions there. Arcades and places like that. You can rent boats out on the lake. Yeah, that was part of my childhood. It's been a while since I've gotten up there. My sister, she still lives up around that area. She married a guy from up in that area, so she lives up there, and I'm going to camp out in her backyard. I also get to see, finally get to meet my grandniece, one of my oldest nephews. He just recently had a child, not about less than a year ago, and I've yet to meet her because I don't get to get up there that as much. I see pictures of her all the time, but I have not got to see her that much at all. But I'm looking forward to meet her. She's our first girl grandbaby. My mom was so excited when he had a girl. She's being spoiled rotten too. Mostly we got all boys. Oh, I will. Trust me, I will. Like I said, I've been looking forward to meeting her finally. She's about a year old now, and as I said, I have not yet to meet her. I get to see her in pictures, and I say I don't get a chance to get up there as much as I did when I was a kid. You know, got responsibility here, got bills, got work, money, money situations at a time. Yeah, I've got one son. He's 20 years old now, and he's about to get his own apartment. He's doing pretty good too. He actually started to work for GM not just not too long ago. I'm so proud of him for getting that job. Hopefully he sticks with it. Yeah, my son, he's the love of my life. Even though he's not technically biologically mine. I was with his mom when she was pregnant, and I just became father, the real father. He didn't want nothing to do with him. And me and his mom got together, but unfortunately, me and his mom didn't stick together either. But I've stuck with him. I was there from the birth, so I am dad. Cause yeah, as I was there, I even cut his umbilical cord when he was born. We have a big connection together. I tried to get him to do some of these videos with me, but fortunately, he doesn't like being videotaped. He told me he doesn't like to be videotaped, so I respect him for that. Hopefully, someday I can get him in a video. Yeah, I know some when kids are young, they like to get into that kind of stuff. But then once they get older, they're like, "Dad, don't videotape me anymore. This is not cool anymore." Although he likes that I'm doing this whole YouTube thing, he was like, he's proud that I got me a new hobby and stuff. Yeah, I can't wait for that too, Rob. I'd like to see that. That I'm more interested in anything. I'm still open to is if someday we can still get out to that War Dog Cemetery that you talked about. Still want to try and do that one of these days. I said if there's anything I have any ideas, you know, I'll get a hold of you and see if maybe you want to do it because I know some things that I've been wanting to try and do. Maybe we can get together and do that one. There's a couple things. So there's one. There's I don't know if you ever heard of the mysterious ghost light up in the UP. I'd like to go and check that out. It's like an old railroad track that people say if you stand at the edge of the path where the railroad tracks used to be, you see this glowing light. and nobody can explain what this glowing light is. And they say it might be a ghost of a conductor that get hit by a train. And I've always wanted to do that. When I heard about that one a long time ago, I figured that's something I would like to do. But it's up in the UP, so that's another place I want to get to too. Is the UP. I've actually never been to the UP. Living in Michigan all my life, I've never been to the UP. I've never even been to the Mackinac Bridge, and I'm determined to get up there too. Yeah, the Paulding Light. That's what it's called. And I said, that's the one I would like to do it. Go out there and wait till night, and so I can actually see the light and film it. I seen that one on, I believe it was Mysteries. Was it Mysteries in the Museum? It was one of those shows that I used to watch. One of those history type of shows, and they talked about that. And I said, oh, wow, I'd like to see that. That, and up in Traverse City, there's the Legend of the Dog Man. I'd like to check that out too. No, I've never been to Hell's Bridge. I've been to Hell, Michigan. Yeah, I've been to Hell, Michigan. I went there last year for what they call Hearstfest. It's a big car show for hearses, for the people that's fan of hearses. I try to go to that every year. And I'll be definitely doing that one again this year, and I'll be recording it for my vlog this year. All right, Justin. Thanks for popping in, man. Yeah, you take care of them kids. Hey, I will, man. I will. Like I said, I'm learning. I started out slow, and I'm learning it slowly but surely. And like I said, Michigan Anna Rob, he's helping me out a lot. I wouldn't mind checking that out too, Rob. Matter of fact, I just saw something. Somebody other YouTuber, because I was looking up the Okemos thing, you know, and I saw something like there's this old fun time place that out here, an abandoned fun time golf course and go kart track. It's out here in Okemos, and I might look that up. See if it's still there. Yeah, there's a lot of this. I'd like to check out some of the abandoned stuff. The closest I've done to abandoned was that blind school that I did where Stevie Wonder went. What's up, Timeless Adventures? Glad all you guys popped in here. I don't have too much more time. I gotta get ready to go here and into work. Get this night over with so I can start my vacation. Yeah, you got to make sure it's safe to go in places like that. But you never know, you know. Some places might be no trespassing and stuff like that too. So I try to get, if I find a place, I usually try to, get permission for. Said what I did with the blind school, I actually got permission from the school that's next door. What they actually gave me permission to walk up there. Yeah, he talked about trying to get me inside, but they're remodeling it right now because they're turning it into a senior citizen home, which is cool. I'm glad they're trying to save that building. It's got a lot of historical facts here. So it's not just the blind school where Stevie Wonder went. It's also, I guess, I didn't even know this until I went there. Was that it was actually a women's college before it was the blind school. Yeah, I'd like to do that, Rob. So I'm up to meeting anybody. The Undertaker owns that. I know originally the guy. I heard the Undertaker originally was born in Jackson, I believe, wasn't he? If I heard right, I thought he was born in Jackson, but he lives in Texas now. That's another one I want to do. I want to find the cemetery where um, the Sheik is buried because he was from here in Lansing. He actually lived here in Lansing. I would like to find where the Sheik is buried at. So I actually got to meet and know his nephew is also a professional wrestler. If you ever heard of Sabu, he actually lived in my trailer park for a while where I live. I met him. I don't think he lives here anymore, but yeah, he lived here for a while, and I got to meet him. And he was actually a pretty cool guy. I'll never forget meeting him because I was at the pool. We have a pool here, and I was at the pool, and I seen this guy, kind of Mexican-looking guy, come wandering in. He had scars all over his body, and I'm like, "Who the heck is this guy?" And he gets in the pool, and he comes up to me, and he goes, introduces, he said, "Hi, how you doing?" I said, "Good." He asked me if I'm a fan of professional wrestling. I said, "Oh yeah, I like WWE and everything." He goes, "Well, hi, I'm Taboo." Soon as he said that, my eyes perked up. I was like, "Holy crap!" And my son was right there. I was like, "Yeah, this is Sabu." I don't know where he lives now because I don't think he lives in this park anymore. It's been a while since I've seen him. I think the last time I heard he was back in Japan or something, doing some wrestling. Oh, okay. Okay, you're talking. I thought you were talking about the wrestler. I'm a fan. He's my favorite wrestler, The Undertaker. I'm a big Undertaker fan. Yeah, I grew up watching wrestling, WWE mostly. I watched, you know, the others, but of course, so a lot of the other ones died out. They still Impact, but I watched them for a while, but they're starting to fall apart. I think Impact isn't going to last too much longer. But I've been a long WWE fan. Never been to a live event. I've been to actually one of the uh, events here. They had an art the Breslin Center here, but it wasn't taped. It was just one of their live events. Wasn't a tape one. I would like to get to one of the tape ones someday. Oh, I would have loved to have done that. Yeah, one of these days I'd like to get to WrestleMania. I watch it every year on television. I make sure I never miss it. I always tell them at work, I say, I put in for it. I said, if they don't give it to me, I won't be here. I'll call in because that's my Super Bowl. I'm not a football fan. I always tell people I don't watch football, but I'll tell everybody that I watch the football players after they retire and become wrestlers because a lot of the wrestlers are former professional football players. Like I said though, I'd like to get out. There's a couple other ones too. I think isn't it Rob? Isn't it out in Grand Rapids where George the Animal Steel is buried? Because I know that's where he originally was from. He was a professor out there. What time is it? I gotta start watching my clock. I gotta be to work at 9 o'clock. So I gotta be getting going here soon. Yeah, I like George Animal Steel. I remember hearing the biography of him that he originally lived in Grand Rapids because he was a professor out there and then became a wrestler. But I don't know when he died if he was still living in Grand Rapids or not. Yeah, all right, missionary man. Glad you popped in here, man. All right, timeless. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm glad you guys all accepted me into this YouTube family. I'm having a great time meeting all you guys, collaborating with a lot of people. I mean, I've only met certain ones so far: Michigan Anderman, Adventure Ed, Sherry, and Tampa J. So hopefully, I can meet up some more people eventually. I'm kind of getting addicted to this whole YouTube thing. Which is good because I said that one of the reasons why I did is trying to lose some weight, get out exercising, and I tried to go down to the gym for a while, but it wasn't doing good. I mean, I go down there, next thing you know, I'm just sitting at home watching television again. This way, I'm getting out more. Yeah, anytime you get having a meetup, Rob, let me know. I might just be able to show up. Like I said, I've usually got most of my days open since I work nights, so I can always go there and be back before I got to go to work. Yeah, I hope if you guys watched my videos so far that you like them. I said, like I told you before, I'm learning, getting better, and I know a couple of my new first videos were pretty long. I'm trying to cut them down, so they're not as long, and trying to make sure I edit them better, so the content is a lot better, stuff like that. But practice makes perfect. Like I said, if you guys see anything that I do that can need some improvement, let me know. I appreciate any information that could help me get better. I mean, I got a long way to go before I get to the fact where the guys first started watching is the first guy I started watching was Adam the Woo. I don't know if you guys watch him or not, but yeah, he's a big time YouTuber. And I started watching him, and I liked his videos. And of course, there was others like Justin Scard, Carpetbagger. I watch him. There's quite a few people I watch that gave me the encouragement to get out and try this stuff. And I'm trying to think too about trying to, everybody else gets stickers. I said, Rob and them, they gave me stickers. Tampa J, he gave me all stickers and stuff like that. I got one from Sherry. She gave me a sticker. I didn't get to meet him, but Tampa J gave me a Funnel Cake Jones sticker. K Dog, I'm hoping when he comes down here to meet uh, Rob for the Comic Con, I can meet him. Of course, Michigan Ann and Rob. There's a Michigan Ann and Rob right there. And I got Tampa J too. What did I do with the Tampa J one? I got a Tampa J one here somewhere. So, and I'm trying to think about making a sticker of myself and maybe get some stuff out. All right, everyone. That's about it. I'm going to have to get out, get this night over with so I can start my vacation. So, as I do my video, like I do my videos most of the time. All right, travelers. Till next time, I'll see you around the mitten.